Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, right, okay. Right. Mo, hello, how are you? Remember to like the video, guys. Do remember that channel members do have priority within the room. Also, they have access to the new video that's been put out today. Do check that out. You just go to the playlist and check under gratitude support members video. Marriage proposal. Yes, all free, Jodie James. Free to a good home. We do channel members first. They have to come first, but then channel members. So, and then we do the free ones. So, yeah. Sherry, hello, how are you? Is the boss any better? Is the boss laying off you at this moment in time? Right, guys, so pop your questions down. Let's do Angeli first. Angeli was quick off the mark before I even pressed go live. Thanks, Sherry. Right, Angeli, marriage proposal. Let's do it on here. Remember to like the video. That would be awesome. Right, you're off today. Yay, thank goodness. Marriage proposal from Nishant. Right, let's have a look at Nishant. So let's have a look at... Right, so let's have a look at Nishant for Angeli. Thank you for being here, guys. Right, let's have a look at Nishant. Yeah, Nishant. Don't know. Right, okay. Is it not? It should be. Don't know. Not too sure about that. What, the join button? What happens when you press join? I don't know. I really don't know about that. Because I'm a member, because it's my channel, so I don't know. Sherry, can you just press the join button and see what comes up? Is that all right, Sherry? Does it work? Does it take you to the what's it? I know you're a channel member, so I really don't know. Fatine, hello. Right, let me just do Angeli and Nishant. Angeli and Nishant. How's Nishant towards Angeli? Oh, right, okay. Strange. Are you doing that on your phone or your laptop? It might not be working because sometimes me and Tarot's Talk always found that YouTube workers on a Thursday and Friday were not as good. Hello, Princess Aquarius. I'll give you 4 cards in this session. Is that all right? Yeah. We didn't make this session, did we, at 6? I'll have to do it Monday or something when I've got a little bit more time. You're on a laptop. Okay. Right, Sherry's full of good suggestions. Right, okay, so this is for Angeli about the situation. You do have the Wheel of Fortune going on, so that's quite good. You've also got the 2 of Swords, so it's going to be a case of trying to work out what is going on. So I think in a way it'll be not as easy to kind of go through this. Maybe the communication isn't completely on point, and maybe they want to kind of have a different area. Are you looking at people of arranged marriage or something? Because I'm not so sure if they're on board with fully engaging in marriage per se. So some kind of situations can kind of go backwards into forwards. So at the moment that they're not completely on board with marriage proposals kind of thing, not at this moment in time. Does that make sense, Anjali? Not at this moment in time. Right, let's do Princess Aquarius. Thanks for being here. They do Princess Aquarius gets 4 cards instead of 3. Normally has a private session, but I didn't get around to doing that, so we'll have to catch up sooner or later, maybe on Monday or something like that. But in the meantime, every time I do a session, I'll give you 4 cards anyway, so it makes it easier, doesn't it, in this session as well. So let's have a look for Princess Aquarius. What's coming next for Princess Aquarius? Remember, channel members, that the video of Tarot and Oracle is out now. You go on the playlist, you go to Gratitude Supporters. That looked funny. You go to the Gratitude Supporter folder and you find it on there. It is there. It's a little bit shorter today, 12 minutes, I think. So you don't have to sit there for 20 minutes. It's quite interesting. You should check it out, channel members. Do check that out. Do comment that you've seen it, and then I know who not to nag. You're not watching the videos. I know Sherry does. So... right, let's have a look what's going on this week for Princess Aquarius. If you are Virgo at this moment in time, happy birthday, Virgos. Right. You've been really busy as well. Wow. I know. Autumn. Changing the seasons, isn't it? Right, let's have a look for you, Princess Aquarius. Have you finished all the furniture making? Oh, dear. For those of you who don't know, I've just had a new grandson. He's a week old today. A week old. Do you remember being a week old? No, neither do I. Strange concept, isn't it? Right. $15. Crazy, man. Right, you've got the 4 of Cups. And that's not the worst of the bunch. I shouldn't be laughing. You've also got the 3 of Swords. You had this last weekend. I think you are working too much. You need to just rest. I know you're very busy, but yeah. And so I'm not surprised that you're demonstrating with the 4 of Cups that certain people and situations are kind of being ignored. And maybe that's your own power and your own needs. Because when the 3 of Cups comes up, 3 of Swords comes up, it's like that pain in the heart. And I think that is what you're ignoring. So just have that, take a step back, take another step back, and even another one, and just fall on your bed and say, right, everyone else get on with that. Do you know what I mean? You do have 3 of Wands, so it is being taken care of. The universe is taking care of those things that need to be taken care of, but just look after your heart a little bit more. And with the 7 of Swords here, it's almost like the whole direction of your going is probably too fast-paced. Certainly if you've got 15 thingamajiggies to do, that's just insane. That really is. Now, there's a part of you that may feel that you've been not left behind, but there's a certain aspect, whether that's the way you might think of a single life and everything's kind of changed. So, sometimes when we get into these new relationships and new circumstances, it is a change, it is a shock. So I can understand how we sometimes feel inside of self. Thank you, Maria Payne. She's done it, Sherry. Yay! Sometimes we can feel that it is a bit sad. There's something about our life that we have to let go of completely to be able to move forward. So, it is going to be different, never going to be the same ever again from this experience. So, have a little moan about it. Oh, I'm not going to be single anymore, you know. So, you know, we all need that kind of, oh, right, okay, I am at a loss, you know, but it is still a good opportunity to, you know, go through with it. But yeah, it is quite interesting why these cards have come up for you. But the Three of Wands there is about your journey coming still on track, still on track. But there's a little thing that, you know, we all do that from time to time. But yeah, do watch the, if you do have 12 minutes, 30 minutes of your time to watch the channel members tarot and oracle. It has got some interesting aspects in it for us all. So yeah, YouTube was being silly. Oh, another Taurian. Yay. Right. Seem to be you're attracting them, are sharing. Weird. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at Sherry B's Tauruses. If you are a channel member, thank you, Maria, for coming back. Channel members do have priority within my room after donated readings. There are 2 levels of channel memberships. Do check it out. I know, it seems weird. Maybe it's a reflection back to yourself about Taurus. It's strange. The Taurians are coming out to play. Right, let's have a look for Sherry and this new Taurian. Right, Sherry B. Donations do take high priority, followed by channel members. Let's have a look at our Sherry. Yeah, it's a pain in the neck, YouTube. I don't know what's happening, Mariah. It's a real weird, strange. It's absolutely strange. Make sure all your notifications are on. Ends up liking the videos all the time. Do make sure people do that, and then maybe you will get all your notifications. I don't know. Who knows? It's strange. Very strange. Remember not to delete messages too. Don't do that. Right. So let's have a look at Sherry. I'm fine, Anki. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Let's look at Sherry, this new Taurian. Right, let's have a look. Hopefully everyone's having a good Friday so far. Well, this is interesting, especially if we turn them that way. Wow. Well, this is an improvement when you turn the cards the right way. So you've got the 10 of Cups, which is great. So that happiness and success that you feel about attracting a certain amount of real people is good. You've also got the Ace of Cups. So not only can you feel happy in a certain situation of being attracted to them, it was upside down. We're going to be very happy about this. So learning that you can have what you want. So there are elements in each one of these people that you're meeting and go, no, I don't like that. I don't want that. I don't want that. So it's kind of sorting out I was going to say the needle in the haystack, and that's what needs to be found. But when we've got the Ace of Cups here, it's a reminder that we do love ourselves and empower ourselves, and that's where our happiness does come about. But there's also this success card right in the middle, and it seems that this Taurian is quite ready as well. So it's going to be interesting how this leads on. But at the moment, it has got that flavour that it can be the right way instead of the wrong way. I forget which card was. I think that was right, and that was upside down, and that was upside down. But that doesn't really matter. To be fair, we'll just put it that way. and make it really happy. Yay! So, so yeah, no, as long as you're paying attention to your heart, empowering yourself and not letting yourself get down, and oh God, another person, I'm sure they're going to be a disappointment. So it's about being upbeat and staying really happy about this situation. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this Taurian at the moment is okay. We'll ask that tomorrow. Right, Mariah. Let's have a look at Mariah Payne. Hiya, guys. Donated readings do come first, followed by channel members. Channel members have got a sticker after their name. They press that join button. That join button may or may not work, depending on, I don't know, whatever. But it should work. Thank you for being here. Do remember to put your questions down. Right, let's have a look at Mariah Payne. See, you've still maintained your colour. So you haven't gone back to the beginning. You've still got an advanced sticker, Mariah. So that's okay. That's okay. Right, Mariah, how is he going to feel? So, I think the universe is having a laugh. He'll generally have a look at like, oh, it's a give and take situation. I'm only communicating and mirroring what's going on. He won't take it too nastily, I hope, and so do you in these circumstances. So the star card is, yeah, it's always good to express communication, but an understanding of who they are at the same time will help. If you look at this card here, I really do feel like the Six of Wands is how they communicate to all their friends and family. So I wouldn't take this too personal how they do communicate to you. But yeah, you know, he'll kind of shrug it off and go, well, you know, that's how it goes. You know, you should know me by now. Do you know what I mean? So he'll just think it's just the way he is, really. So he's not going to get too serious about the lack of communication. He's yeah. So I don't think there'll be an argument, hopefully, from it. But yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. It's the way we also say things. Yeah. Well, you can do. I mean, you know, he hasn't been coming forward that much, has he? But sometimes with communication, sometimes as women, we think, oh well, if they really wanted to get with us and like us, there would be more communication. But some people think if there's nothing to say, then there's nothing to say. I know girls will think, oh well, you know, you know, and they get this romantic, idealistic thoughts about things when, you know, males think differently. Unless you're in a full-blown relationship that's committed, there is actually no reason to communicate unless we're flirting. So there is elements, kind of boxes where, you know, it's different for different occasions. Yeah, I know, but texting, yeah, some people like to text and use it as flirting and all the rest of it. And some people just don't. You're just going to have to accept that the way he communicates, just ring him up. If you want to talk to him, ring them up. Texting is always a very dangerous element to actually do. Texting should only be done as matter of fact, unless you get into that flirty stage where it's nice to do it as flirtation aspects. But when it's done as a communication tool, it sorts itself. You can't hear the way it's done, even if you put an emoji, a face. You can't do it. You absolutely cannot do it. And plus, like how I communicate to my husband is often through text, but it's only facts. It's nothing mushy at all. It's like, can you pick me up? Can you do that now? Can we go to my daughter's? Can we do this? Can we do that? And it's just straight to the point. Dum 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 dum. That's how we operate. But unless you're in a yeah. It's just got so many. Like my daughter texts me, and I look at it and go, "That sounds very nasty," you know. And if I go, "Are you telling me off?" She go, "No, it's just a fact." I thought, yeah, but it sounds horrible. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a worse. It's such a trap in the modern era. Do you know what I mean? Totally. People block people, people ghost people. Well, why didn't they give me 4 kisses? Last week they gave me 5 kisses and now I've got 1 kiss. That's because people can't be asked. It's not an indication that they don't care. Can't be bothered. So I'm afraid a lot of people get too much involved in texting and put too much emphasis on it when it shouldn't be there for that reason. It really you're making a rod for your own backs. So we can't blame William for not texting if his communication sucks because there's nothing to say. So anyway, you should meet my husband. There's nothing to say there. Do you know, doesn't mean to say we don't love each other. Oh, poor Matt Soltero. Oh, but yeah, please, guys. Yeah. You're making a rod for your own back. Stop it. You know, um, because I've done this for a long time now, and I have to tell you, young people, stop it. Just stop it. It's dangerous. Oh, he must have gone off me. He hasn't texted me today. Has it right? Really? Today? Did he text you twice this morning? Once in the afternoon, but because you've left 3 hours, he's not text you. Okay, he's. I only the most people I text is Mad Soltara. Shopaholic, thank you. Why is Brandon suddenly being friendly towards me? A good question. Let's have a look. Now, me and Mad Sol, we talk a lot. We understand each other a lot, but other people, it's like. Texting. What a stupid invention. It is good, but you people, he only gave me 1 kiss. Does that mean he doesn't love me? No, it's because you're in that mature level where you don't have to be so romantically stupid. That's funny. Anyway, I do hope you and William have a most fantastic date. Don't give him a hard time. Otherwise you just, you're setting up unnecessary arguments, and they'll go, it's insecurity as well. So, be stronger than that. So, yeah. People today like to fight over the stupidest stuff. They do. They absolutely do. I mean, especially if you look at these reality shows. And I'm watching one now when I relax. I do need to relax. And you may have heard it, girls and boys. It's called Love Island. I've never watched it until this year. My daughter gets me into these things. And so I'm revising the other series. And you look at this person who's arguing about something, and you go, you've totally got the wrong end of the stick. I learned this lesson ages ago when I had a few friends back in the day. And I heard one side of the story from this girl, and I go, yeah, you're right. And then who she was having trouble with, I heard their side of the story, and I go, yeah, you're right. So 2 people can be so 100% right, but they're still arguing about something. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, your point of view is that, yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Absolutely, 100% right. Hear them and go, yeah, that's absolutely right. So they're both annoyed about the situation of something happened and shouldn't happen, but they're both right. So it is strange. Just don't get involved. Do you know what? Anyway, so let's do Shopaholic. Why is Brandon suddenly being friendly and giving me all these kisses on my text? Because before he never gave me any kisses. I'm joking. Right, okay, let's have a look. Brandon. Why is Brandon suddenly being friendly towards you? Is it hot or is it just me? What's the degrees? 19. Oh, it's 19 degrees. Right, okay. If you accidentally text something the wrong way, people get mad and will even go as far as putting words into your mouth. Happens through. Yeah, it does. It's just the whole lot is dangerous. It's just really bad. But what's especially bad, if you type something and you send it to the wrong person, like you say, it's hilarious, isn't it? Ew. But yeah. But I'm telling you, the girls who get into the romantic notion, well, oh, I'll just text them. Oh, I haven't heard from them this afternoon. Yeah, you said it all last week. You've done your flirting stuff and blah, blah, blah. And now, doing the same sexual innuendos and all the rest of it, it's finished. It's gone, yeah. Well, they mustn't like me. They're not doing it anymore. Right, okay. Why is Brandon suddenly being friendly towards Shopaholic? Okay. And then, something, people probably get blocked because they are nagging them. It's like, you don't text me anymore. You used to be my friend. What you doing today? Oh, block. Oh, funny. Oh, I'm joking. But no, texting. I wonder. Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's concentrate. Hi, Momo. How are you? How are you, darling? Are you well? I'm just on a donated reading, and you will be next. Okay. Right. Let's do Shopaholic. Why is Brendan being friendly? Right, okay. Let's have a geezer. Oh, do you know, I'm in one of those moods. I'll just put everything the right way, as it should. Right, let's do a few more. Shall we give her love and romance, just in case? We'll see what's going on there. I think I love Shopaholic. How old are you, roughly? You're so wise. You've you know the story. You know the story about a thing or two. Oh my God, what's going on here? Person's strange. Brandon. Wow. Right. Right, I don't know if well, by the sounds of it, you haven't been with Brandon before, but there is a reconciliation going on. So maybe you two have been spiritually entwined in a different situation. And maybe he's recognizing that. Because this isn't a very easy equation to actually go. Even though the 9 of summer, you're 25, well done. Very good for a 25-year-old. Yeah. So with the 9 of summer, it's like they hope for a lot of things to materialize. So I'm not saying they're in love with you or anything yet, but they are fearing a certain aspect. So it's a kind of aspect where they are hoping to get closer in an understanding of where things are going, but they probably find that here with the 9 of winter, that they are fearing something. So it's going to be a balance between what they think and what they feel, between what's going on between. So when we see a young aspect, and now you have got a lot of young aspect, you've got the Princess of Wands, the Princess of Winter, and the Princess of Cups. So it's like, why do they like you? Why are they friendly? They are trying to learn some aspect of who you are and where you are going, in a reflection of how they're going as well. So they are feeling a little bit defensive as well. And if they've been like that in the past, it is a habit of theirs. They will finish that kind of aspect to come forward and go, okay, I want to understand what it is that I find very attractive about you. There's something about you that's really pulling them in. So it is a kind of young energy to understand, how do I learn to go forward? Because you do inspire them as well. Um, so maybe they do wish that things could be a lot easier. So they are ready to curtail out of here, and really kind of escape if things aren't working. And that's why you've got the Princess of Winter. They're kind of trying to scope everything, and if think is a little bit of danger, then they will go. So if there's any arguments or kind of miscommunication, then they'll go, oh, it wasn't my fault. No, 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 I didn't do that. And kind of escape, and not commit on an aspect. And that's what they're fearing. They're fearing that you're too a bigger personality than them, and they feel a little bit fragile. So anything within the past that has gone through that, they're just trying to get through it and understanding how they can broach a more friendlier way, and emotionally way. They feel here with the world that things have come to a kind of a circle of understanding what's gone on before, and that's maybe with a reconciliation. So your souls are kind to understand what it is, for this particular lesson that you've both kind of got together. So I think it's got a flavour, and because of that, it's about being more sociable, more friendly together, and understanding what that can bring. To be fair, so I think they are more friendlier towards you because they've realised the other way hasn't worked. So, I mean, it's a shame in a way that people can't be more honest, like we were saying with the texting and things like that. So I'm not saying they were playing games. I just think it's very understanding. And this person, Brandon, is probably hasn't had a lot of experience in this particular lifetime about how to talk to people that they like. So yeah, so that they will kind of pull back a few times, but a lot of the times when people have been in a conflicted scenario, do become best friends, and then something else develops. So this is why you do have those 3 princesses in this particular reading. Where's the other one gone? There. So it's just no matter how long you've known Brandon for, that this new energy is coming about to understand what can proceed. The only one that's not there is the cups, wands, swords, pentacles. So it's like that opportunity. In fact, there are no pentacles. So on a practical level, it seems to be, not there. So this is why it's kind of idealistic. What they think of you, what you think of them is all wrong. It's been misunderstood. So it'd be lovely to get you two in a room to explain things, but they are quite fearful that you don't think the same way as they do. So it'd be great for you to kind of get in an environment where you both trust each other to be able to explore it a little bit different. Does that make sense? But it is quite funny, really. Oh, right. I'm laughing at you with your icons. So yeah, the reason why they're liking you is simply because they are. So hopefully, Shopaholic, that made a little bit of sense why Brandon does kind of appear to be a hedgehog, and then he becomes an armadillo, and then he comes through. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you a little bit better because the other ways don't work. Basically, does that make sense? Right. Oh, you've taken away all those icons. Oh, right. Okay. Right, HC66. I'm not doing any legal or health questions. Okay, so no legal or health questions. Right, Ankit. Ciao. Yeah, okay. Off with your head. Right, a company has shown interest. I knew they would eventually do that, but they want me to have unrestricted right to work in Ireland. Unrestricted. And I am on a visa. I have applied for a new one, but no answer. Will I get it? Have a week. Right. Okay. So in my establishment of here, I wouldn't be worrying about the visa. Right. Once you apply for a visa in United Kingdom, it could take a long time. However, your company should protect you when they hire you and say, yes, it's in the post or whatever. As long as you can prove that you've applied for the visa to fully work, then, well, obviously they can't. It just depends what sort of company it is. Sometimes they'll say, no, we'll definitely want it. Or they'll hold it and go, yeah, well, you can start here, you can do this, or do some learning. It's not really work, but they'll have you in. So whatever circumstances, because the government is always slow in Great Britain to be able to get anything very highly done. Oh my God, look who it is. Sanine, who are you? So yeah, I wouldn't worry about that too much, but we'll look at the tarot to see. Yeah, who are you? Who are you? So we will see. Jody, no, I haven't done you. If you haven't been in the room and you're asking me that question, no, you have to be in the room. So we'll just have a look at Ankit to see what is going on. If you get a visa within a week in Great Britain, I'll be amazed that a government department can actually do that fast. Crazy. So let's have a look. Well done for subscribing, Shopaholic. If you want to press the join button at any stage, that would be also awesome. To join my channel, you do get a sticker after your name, and you do get high priority. You get 3 cards instead of 2 in every live session. There are 2 stages to the supportive gratitude membership, but the first stage for $1.99 a month, you always do get priority after donated readings, and you get access to channel only membership videos. So that's what you get. Yeah, you'll get it. Yeah, I mean, if you've already got one thing, you'll definitely get the other. Unless you go around murdering people tonight. Yeah. You should get it. Let's see what's going on. For Ankit. Yay! Happy birthday to Virgos. Sherry B is just explaining what a channel membership is, guys. I'm just on Ankit. I can only do one thing at a time. Donations do take priority if you are impatient, people. Right. What are you talking about? Stop doing two things at once. So, yeah, right, okay. Things do take in a balance, and you get it anyway. So, and I think this company, like we said, there will be one company that really does like you, and I think they will. So, they're willing to wait for that process, and yeah, everything will be fine once it's set up. There's nothing to worry about in my country about visas or extensions or things like that, especially if they sponsor you. If you've got a job and you can say, yeah, this is my job, I need the extension to be able to work, the government will say yes. They like you people to work. They like workers. They don't like people who don't. They'd rather have people who work. So yeah, they will. No problem. Oh. Momo, how are you doing? I forgot you were here. Yes, Joy is doing her best. So, Momo, what was your question? Sorry, I didn't see you there. I thought you'd popped off again. Momo, it's your turn. Do remember to put your question down. Momo is our channel member, so channel members do get priority within a room. Is Blue here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, rude. So Blue is being rude. Right, bring it out. What is Jody on about? Jody, what are you on about? Right, Momo, can you put your question down, please? Thank you. I sound like Mad Soltaro now. What are you on about? Right, okay, Momo, let's have a look at Momo. Right, this is for Momo. Let's see about your job. Do remember, as channel members, your channel member video is out, and it might be quite relevant to everyone who's a channel member. So, playlist, gratitude supporter folder, have a look at it. It's only 12 minutes long. Comment on it that you've seen it, and it'll make me happy. For channel members, is that okay, Momo? If you go and watch it, thank you. Right, to you, because you haven't been here, it's £200 and not African pounds. British pound. British pounds. Mad Soltaro. Right, let's see about Momo's job getting better. Oh, dear. Oh, funny. Thank you, Sir Blue. Right, Momo, have you got a question, Sir Blue? What's your question today? Right, yes, it's getting fantastic better. Um, it says here with the Four of Wands that, yeah, it'll be better. You'll probably have a better attitude to it. There are aspects within this that if you feel that you want to move and get connected to another job, then that's good. But I think you are going to be rewarded. And it says rest your mind. Sometimes you do have to reflect back to yourself what it is that you want from your position of work. So this is where the Knight of Cups comes in, and it's almost like, what are you telling yourself about a job, a connection? Because here with the Four of Wands is a good connection. It probably is really established in a way if you do take action towards your heart and what you tell yourself about your job. Is this the best job that you can, be? But the Four of Swords here says, don't worry about it. It will get better as long as your attitude to yourself and give yourself value, and you feel that, this is a great opportunity. I'm learning in this particular job about a lot of things, and the experience of that will allow me to kind of go a little bit further down the road, kind of thing. So I think it will get better, because of what you tell yourself and how it's going to bring about a certain amount of understanding about your connection. So yeah, just rest your mind really, and meditate on what you do want to bring to the table for yourself, and then you can think, do I want to stay here or eventually move on? But yeah, it will get better. That was your question. Will it get better? Yes, it will. Okay, Momo, thank you, Fatine. Oh, right, okay. Did they? No, I don't think so. Not at the moment. Um, no, right. I'm going to